official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
All right, and good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to everyone tuning in to INCRadio Silicon Valley, California. So I would like to welcome all of you here, as well as those online, to our broadcast. So thank you guys for joining me. So let's start off with some introductions because I think a lot of brethren don't remember who we are. So we'll start with you, brother.
Hi, my name is Brother Elijah, and I'm from the locale of San Jose.
Awesome. And again, I am Sister Kayla Vong. I'm from the local congregation of Salinas.
Hi, I'm Brother Charles. I'm from the local of Salinas as well.
I'm Brother Mike from the local of Salinas as well.
I'm Brother Ace from the locale of San Jose.
Awesome. So thank you so much, brothers, for joining me. I just realized it's all brothers. Today's topic is going to be recapping all about the Kadiwa formal. So I know that we have some Binhi brothers here. So Brother Elijah and Brother Ace are Binhi representatives, but they actually were able to help us out in our activity for our Kadiwa formal. So I know that Brother Mike and Brother Charles, we also attended the Kadiwa formal. So we were just so excited to showcase all of the fun things that we did, right? And look back at all the beautiful photos that we have. So before we jump into our discussion, we'll start off by saying some of the live greetings. We know that we have so many brethren there in the live chat, and we're just so thankful that all of you are tuning in and leaving your comments for us to read. So first we have Kanoel S. Gasman, our district minister. He says, good evening to everyone and have a blessed evening. We also have Carl Walton Flores. He says, good evening, everyone. Happy viewing from #San Jose. I enjoyed the bouquet making table on the second floor of the venue. That shocked me. So sorry, Carl Walton. But that is so nice. I know that that's one of the activities that we had in the Kadiwa formal, which was such a nice feeling. We also have Sister Maylin Bernal. She said, my favorite Kadiwa formal moment was when I won a tumbler. Thank you again, Pulse. She was actually one of our winners. Yay! And then Brother Charles, do you mind reading this last one? Okay,
From Sister Danielle Danica. It says, greetings, Paul, all the way from Victoria, Australia. I love the Starry Night theme of SBC's CAD form.
Woo! Yes. So our theme for our Kadiwa formal was Starry Night. So I know that all of the brethren were dressed so nicely, as well as, just the venue itself was so nice, right, brothers?
Yeah.
Yes. So now we will go into our discussion all about the Kadiwa formal. So I know that we also have some pictures, Kuya Tech. If you can kindly pull those up so we can see, we'll also explain some of these pictures. So Brother Mike, what is happening in this photo?
So right here we have the whole Kadiwa that are attending in a group picture in front of the Kadiwa, behind the Kadiwa sign, right before the activity started.
Right. And I know that it was such a nice venue, the Rotunda, which is actually part of the San Jose City Hall. So it was such a beautiful venue. It had such nice open spacing. So this glass dome that you can see, this is where all of us were. We were hanging out all in there. And that's also where all the tables, all of the activities were happening, as well as on the second floor, there were some activities. So go ahead, Kuya Tech, we can go to the next photo. So we had some photo booths as well. So we had two different photo booths, right, Brother Elijah? What photo booths did we have? Can you tell us?
We had a photo booth that printed out the picture that you can take. And we also had another photo booth or a video where it's a 360 cam at the second floor.
Yes, and I know that so many brethren were so excited to participate and really get those photos and capture all of those moments. So we can see here the venue was just so beautiful. We had such nice open seating as well as such nice lighting. And I know that the district Kadiwa members and officers, a lot of them put a lot of time and effort into preparing the venue, showcasing the venue, and even helping us in preparing the program and all of those things. And shout out to Brother Marco and Brother Marlon, our MCs of the night. So We all really enjoyed all of the jokes, and I thought the program was really cute. So good job, Brother Marco. I know that you wrote all of those. And Brother Marco also says, my favorite Kadiwa formal moment was watching Brother Charles and Brother Mike play charades.
It was a fun time. It was the fact that we were able to team up against each other. I know he was in the other team, and you know, all the charade games were acting out, rock climbing, and all that.
Yes. And then we can see that the activity just continues on with many group photos. It was just such a beautiful venue, and the background and everything. So it was so nice to see not only, like one another, but seeing each other dressed up as well was such a good feeling. And then also seeing our Binhi brothers, the ones that are here with us, they were the ones really helping in facilitating the games, that and the activity booths that we had upstairs, as well as helping us with our food and serving us. So it was actually really, really nice. We also had some musical performances by Brother Zay and Sister Coco, as well as Sister Denise from Mountain View. So thank you so much, brethren. And it was just such a nice time, right? And then we also have some sisters showing what everybody's favorite booth was, which was the flower bouquet making. So everyone was able to make flower bouquets. Um, and so, Ate Michelle says, I always wondered what the building was. Brother Maverick said it was a spaceship. So no, Brother Maverick, it's the City Hall building. But I mean, it's such a nice building. I mean, you would never think that if you see our pictures that this is the inside. So we can see here that a lot of the brethren are playing games, which facilitated by Brother Elijah and Brother Ace, as well as our chocolate giveaway area. Um, but yeah, we just had so much fun, especially as Kadiwa members. And I know that even the Binhi members, there was a lot of smiles going on. So I have a question for you, Brother Ace. I know that you are not Kadiwa, but what was your favorite part about the Kadiwa?
My favorite part of the Kadiwa formal was leading the booth because I get to see everybody play and everybody go against each other.
Right. And I think that's the biggest thing is that even though this was a Kadiwa formal, it was only possible because all of the other CFOs from Binhi to Buklod were also there to help us and guide us. So how about you, Brother Elijah? What was your favorite part about the Kadiwa?
For my favorite part of the Kadiwa formal was probably just spending times with friends and eating food together and stuff because honestly, in the end, the memories is what is important. And my second part is probably the photo booth where everyone could just take pictures and stuff.
Right. And it was such a nice feeling to see all of the photos after, the printed ones, as well as the video one that you talked about, Brother Elijah. That 360 camera. I know that we also had that for our booklet formal. So it was so nice to see all of the brethren just so excited and taking a souvenir. So for you, Brother Charles, I know, and Brother Mike, I know that we were not part of the planning committee for the Kadiwa formal, but I guess could you tell us a little bit about how you guys felt in preparing for the Kadiwa formal and as well as attending it? How about you, Brother Charles? Go ahead.
In preparing, I had to really give a thought of what I was gonna wear. Um, like I had to
That's an important
yes,
task.
yes. Yeah. So yeah, the venue, I really love the venue. Like you said, Sister Kayla, like the glass dome, it really felt like we were under the stars.
Right.
But yeah, just the booths and the telegram booth, it was really nice, and just seeing the other Kadiwa there, and just having the quality time and seeing the other Kadiwa, it was just really nice.
Yeah, and I know that Mark Vasquez, he also said, I heard someone say, I know why they were playing Uno, which is a game. They wanted to find the one. So for those that may not speak Spanish, Uno means one. So good one, Mark. How about you, Brother Mike? I guess when we heard about the Kadiwa formal in the announcements in the worship services, or even just seeing the promo and the flyers, what was your first thought, I guess?
I guess my first thought was, getting all the Kadiwa in the locale to come and join, because I wanted everyone to be able to experience this, this night with all the other Kadiwas from the other locales, especially for those who are also visiting from the other districts. So I think I was so focused in trying to like, message each Kadiwa was like, oh, come join, tickets are running out.
Mhm.
I wanted, I just wanted to bond with them.
Yes. And I think that's the best part about having these types of activities is to allow us to have the opportunity to bond with one another. That sometimes we only are able to see one another if we're in the same local congregation, right? So I know that this is like the second time I've met Brother Elijah. I mean, I've seen him in passing, but Salinas to San Jose is kind of far. But it's so nice that, in activities like this that we're able to come together as well as create even greater bonds with one another. What about you? What about you, Brother Ace? I guess what was one thing, because I know that you guys were in charge of the games, besides what you mentioned before, what was something that you noticed about the Kiwa members, like overall attitude, or maybe kind of like the vibe that you felt when we were participating?
Felt like the vibe was more relaxed and it was like, more welcoming and you could like make friends easier that way.
Right. And how about you, Brother Elijah? I know that you had a big role. What was the booth that you were in charge of?
Both me and Ace were in charge of the game booth where we play board games.
So what was the overall feeling, I guess, or maybe like a funny moment that you guys felt that night?
Um, to be honest, when they were playing the games, I saw how much they were smiling and just laughing all together. And to be honest, it just warmed my heart because I love seeing people like socialize and having fun, laughing. And a funny moment I saw, well, I experienced was they for the Uno, it was like big ones.
The giant cards.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes.
giant cards. They wanted me to shuffle it, and it was really it was a lot. Yeah, it was hard.
Yes. I know, even for regular sized Uno, that's already a hassle to shuffle. So I can tell that even for the giant Uno, that it would be even bigger task. So we also have some comments that says, Sister Michelle Vasquez says, so proud of the DCAD team for putting all of the hard work for this event. Well, shout out to the truck driver driving at 15 miles per hour to get the decor safely to the venue. I know that moon was so beautiful. We're so thankful that it made it there in one piece. We also have Sister Rojalie says, the formal was so fun. I enjoyed spending time with friends there. The boots were creative too. So I know that a lot of us as Kadiwa members, we don't have a lot of time on our hands. We're either going to school, finding a proper means of living, busy with our schedules, trying to balance everything. So it's activities like this that really allow us to have the opportunity to come together and really have the opportunity to create those bonds, just like Brother Elijah and Brother Ace were saying, that even at the booths, everybody was smiling, everybody was having fun. And I think that's why also having these types of formals, these activities in general, right, are just so important because it really does foster fellowship and unify all of the brethren. Brother Charles?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Awesome. So we just hope that everybody had so much fun at the Kadiwa formal. I know I did. How about you, Brother Charles, Brother Mike? You
Yes,
guys
yeah.
enjoyed it?
I had a great time.
Awesome. So next, we'll move on to some of our comments that we have here. So how about Brother Charles? Could you read that comment right there?
By Brother Walton. Yeah, it was awesome seeing Kadiwa from other districts.
Yes. So shout out to the Kadiwas that actually came from other districts. I mean, most of the brethren were from the Silicon Valley, California, but I know that we had some from Northeast California. We also had a few from San Diego, California, and as well as Bay Area, California, of course. Um, yeah. So I mean, it was just so nice to be united in that. So we also have a few other comments from Chris. He says, proud to help secure the Kadiwa formal, scan for life. Awesome. And then we have Kaeli Armin. He says, happy viewing from Salinas. We are envious. We don't have this during our time. We're happy for you. Thank you so much, Kylie. I know that Kajin, his wife, was saying for us. So, like just like the brethren are saying in the chat, brethren, like this is our time to expand our social circle. So we don't have to find the one, but also making friends, right? Being united in all of those things, making friendships. Those are also very, very important. Right? So before we close to our past activities and some promos that we had, I would like to open it up for some shout outs because we are actually wrapping up our broadcast very soon. So how about we start with Brother Ace? So do you have any shout outs that you would like to give to our brethren that are commenting, watching all around the world?
I would like to shout out to Zach and Jackson for being my friends for basically my whole entire life, as well as Elijah and Elijah's dad bringing me here.
Eric, thank you, Polka Eric. How about you, Brother Mike?
Shout out to Salinas. This is the first time you might be seeing me on camera. I'm usually behind the camera, but I'm out here. And also a shout out to Sister Sophia from BAC, who's also a part of the radio.
And shout out to local Salinas as well, and shout out to San Jose people, brethren, and shout out to the local congregation in Louisville, District of Great Lakes.
Oh, yes, I
Brethren
forgot
there.
that you went over there. How about you, Brother Elijah?
Also like to shout out Brother Ace. I'm really glad that he was able to go with me to INCRadio. I'd also like to shout out Brother Jackson, Brother Zach. You guys make my life better, and it's just more fun like that. And I'd also like to shout out San Jose, my family. Love you guys.
Don't forget your friends, especially your dad. He's here.
And my dad.
So thank you so much, brethren. And I know that we did a very brief, quick recap of the Kadiwa formal. But I know that all of us really enjoyed, and just look out for future photos and everything that we can see on social media, especially on our church website and all of our social media accounts that we have up there that will be sharing all of our content with all of you. So before we go on to some of the promos and things that are happening in our district, we have a few more comments to read. So Brother Mike, do you mind reading this one?
Yes. This is from Brother Jordan in DK. Says at Calm Mark, oh, the lights were normal room lights. And then when Brother Marco spoke, they became starry night lights.
Just wanted to make sure that everybody knew what was going on. We know that you can read it in the chat, but reading it out loud is a little bit more fun. So we just hope that everybody really enjoyed. So moving on to our past activities, we actually had our CEBSI special gathering, which was held last Saturday. So we would like to give a congratulations to the CEBSI. It is through them and through this programming that we're able to not only share our faith, but also share our inspiring stories, and even encourage other brethren and even those that might not be inside the church yet. So for upcoming activities, Kuya Tech, I know that we had some promos up there. So we have our CWS, so Children's Worship Service Teachers and Officers Appreciation Day, which is going to be on March 16th on a Sunday. So this will be at the San Jose Function Hall. And then we also have, for the local congregation of San Jose, is having a CFO get together with an international food fair. So this will be on March 6th at 11 a.m. at the function hall there in San Jose. So all of our San Jose brethren, and even those not in San Jose, you are welcome to attend and join. We also have one other activity that doesn't have a promo, but in the local congregation of Salinas, we will be having our cooking challenge, which will be cooking, you guys know?
Corned beef?
Corned beef. Yes. Kuya Sunny, that was for you. So for all of our talented cooking brethren, feel free to sign up and bring your best corned beef dish. And of course, we will be there to try it. Yes. All right. So thank you everyone for tuning in to INC Radio Silicon Valley. I know that we are very thankful and very grateful for this opportunity, and not only to attend activities like that, but also to have this platform to share our faith and as well as our inspiring stories. So for ways to tune in and keep up with church media, we have on our YouTube channel, which is INC Radio DZN 954. So if you're not subscribed, brethren, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video, as well as our other social media platforms at Iglesia Ni Cristo News and Updates on Facebook, and as well as at INC News and Updates on Instagram, and also X, I believe. We would like to give a very, very big thank you to our church administration for allowing us to have broadcasts just like these. With this platform, well, we promise to always fully unite with the church administration and as well as bringing the brethren even stronger in their faith. So this is to our executive minister, Brother Eduardo Vimanalo, as well as our CEBSI CEO and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Manalo. We would also like to give a very big thank you to our Silicon Valley district staff, to our district supervising minister, Brother Noel S. Gaspin, as well as our assistant district minister, Ka Alex Onyate, our CFO overseer, Ka Mark Anthony Manuel, and as well as our multimedia advisor, Ka Francis Valencia. We would also like to say thank you to our INC radio crew, especially to our Kuya Tech that is always there helping us throughout our broadcast, as well as Kamanli Andaya and our station manager, Kawali Taray. So thank you so much, brother, and thank you for tuning in every Friday at 10 p.m. We will see you guys next Friday at 10 p.m. And thank you. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you.